All right, Shalom. First off, I'm gonna start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Yahweh being the Heavenly Father's true name, Yahweh Shai being the name of his only begotten Son. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles, the great millstone who rule well and teach well. And peace, blessings, and salutations to all you walking throughout the four corners of the earth, continuing to push and do the works in truth and sincerity. All right, this is the brother Masham Mayum, one of the men here with the GMS branch out here in the morning camp. And just here with a quick lesson once again. Just grabbing a few points off of Jeremiah 51 and pretty much showing how that is a future judgment upon America. All right. Because a lot of the times when we read the scriptures and it talks about Babylon, sometimes it can be talking about ancient Babylon or future prophecy upon modern day Babylon, which is aka America. Right. So let's start off with Jeremiah 51 and verse 33. And it reads, Jeremiah 51 and 33, for thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, the daughter of Babylon is like a threshing floor. It is time to thresh her, yet a little while, and the time of her harvest shall come. All right. And this it never happened to ancient Babylon. Okay. And we can read about another prophecy of that happening, right? In the book of Revelation, chapter 14 and verse 14. I'm gonna read verse 8 to show us talking about Babylon real quick. Revelation 14 and 8, and it reads, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Okay. And once again, that great city Babylon here is talking about America. Okay. This is that great city that made all these nations drunk. Okay. Through its philosophies, right? Quote unquote democracy. All right. And these different wicked decrees that he has some of these other nations following on to, right? But let's jump down to verse 14, and it reads, and I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle. Okay? And we know this prophecy still has not come to pass. Okay? The Lord never came back like this, right? When the Lord came as Yahweh Shai, okay, he came as a man. He came lowly. He came humble, okay, to do the will, the Lord's will, right? To be that sacrifice for the elect. But he hasn't come back like this, okay, like it talks about in roughly paraphrasing where it says, I will not meet thee as a man, right? This never happened. There's no historical accounts of it. Okay? But the point is, this prophecy is saying the Lord is going to come back, right? And what does he have in his hand? Having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle. Verse 15, and another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrust in thy sickle and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. All right. So the Lord is coming back here to bring judgment. Okay. That's what this sickle in his hand, right, is symbolic of. All right. It says, thrust in thy sickle and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. And he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. Okay, for all the wickedness that this place Babylon has caused. That's why when we read up, it said Babylon is fallen, is fallen. Okay. And going back real quick, right, to Jeremiah 51 and verse 33. What did it say? For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, the daughter of Babylon is like a threshing floor. It is time to thresh her, yet a little while, and the time of her harvest shall come. Okay. So that's how we know this isn't talking about ancient Babylon, all right? This isn't how ancient Babylon fell, okay? This is a future judgment upon modern day Babylon, Babylon the Great, aka once again America, all right? But reading on, verse 34, Nebuchadnezzar the king of Babylon hath devoured me, he hath cursed me, he hath made me an empty vessel, he hath swallowed me up like a dragon, he hath filled his belly with my delicates, he hath cast me out. The violence done to me and to my flesh be upon Babylon, shall the inhabitant of Zion say, and my blood upon the inhabitants of Chaldea shall Jerusalem say. All right. And because real quick, okay, what did it say in Jeremiah 50? All right, this is Jeremiah 50 in verse 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast, they refused to let them go. Okay? And literally, where were the northern and southern kingdom oppressed together? Right here. All right? So that's why going back, right? Verse 35, the violence done to me and to my flesh shall be upon Babylon, shall the inhabitant of Zion say, and my blood upon the inhabitants of Chaldea shall Jerusalem say. Okay? Because why? Let's get Revelation 17 and verse 5. Revelation 17 and verse 5, and it reads, and upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, right? Dealing with Babylon again, right? The mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. All right? And that's what this place America is, okay? It has a lot of wicked things going on here that a lot of these other countries don't have going on. Okay? Verse 6, and I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. Right? Because why? Once again, as we just read, this is where both kingdoms were oppressed together. Okay? This is where the judgment went down. This is where judgment was passed upon the northern and southern kingdom. Okay? So going back to Jeremiah 51 and verse 36. Jeremiah 51 and 36. Therefore thus saith the Lord, behold, I will plead thy cause and take vengeance for thee, and I will dry up her sea and make her springs dry, and Babylon shall become heaps, a dwelling place for dragons, an astonishment, and an hissing without inhabitant. Okay? And once again, where do we read about this at? It said without inhabitant, okay, a dwelling for dragons. All right. Let's get that in Isaiah 13. Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 19. Starting at verse 19. Isaiah 13 and 19, and it reads, and Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. All right. Without inhabitant, like we just read, right? Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there, and the wild beasts of the island shall cry in the desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant places. All right. It said a dwelling place for dragons, right? And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. Okay. And clearly, once again, ancient Babylon is still being inhabited. Okay, it was never destroyed. Okay, as prophesied here, right, by fire, to where it was just nothing but desert. Right, that never happened. Okay, just so that's just a few precepts, showing that this judgment, prophesied to come upon Babylon in Jeremiah 51 is talking about here. All right, America. Okay. But that was the point. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash, for putting the spirit upon me to do this lesson. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles, the great millstone who rule well and teach well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all you walking toward the four corners of the earth, continuing to push and do the works in truth and in sincerity. Shalom.